Stop number 6 on the NNSCRA. Stop number 6 on the NNSCRA Truck Series brings us to Portland Speedway in Portland, Oregon. This is not the Portland Road course you're looking at, but rather it's the Portland Short Track that used to be on the Truck Series back in the late 90s. And it's a half a mile in length. As we're here today for 70 laps of racing on this half mile racetrack. 35 trucks, I should say, entered in this race here. So there's about 3 DNQs in this race. That's why I'm here. So it's all part of it, I guess. But anyway, so with that said, here's the starting lineup. On the pole, it is Cole Deaver in the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet truck number 3. He's alongside Dylan Young in number 2, the Team ASE certified Dodge. Second row has Charles Sanford in 16, the Papa John's Pizza Chevrolet, and the AC Delco Chevrolet number 52. It's Kyle Matthews, 2-time winner season so far, winning at Daytona and at Australia. Third row, Levi McIntyre, number 99 Super Chips Automotive Tuning Ford, the Carl Edwards truck. He's alongside number 44. That is Seth Cole in the Federated Auto Parts Ford. Fourth row, I should say, has Colin Cropley in 17, the Western Auto Chevrolet, and number 19, Carson Gum in the Pennzoil Dodge. Next row has KB Enterprises, Keith Batson in 28, and Jackson Haywood in 50, the grandson truck team, I should say, starting in the 5th row together. Next row is Stephen Clone in number 4, the Square D Dodge, and number 21, Eagle Jet Racing with Jesus Ford. It's Quentin Moore. Next row is Jessica Shelton, number 98, the Cheerios Betty Crocker Chex Dodge. She's alongside Joshua Osborne in 83, the Coffee Critic Mission Linen Services Chevrolet. Next row is number 1, Trent Dunham, the Texas Terror in a Mopar Dodge, and he's alongside number 20, Matt McIntyre in the MB&A Chevrolet. Next row, Benjamin Miles in number 62, the Napa Auto Parts Dodge, and number 43, Dodge Dealers Dodge, and Mike Becker. Next row is number 24, Nathan Orman, the Quaker State Chevrolet, and he's alongside number 31, Mitchell Collins, in the Microtel Dodge. Next row down, he has number 6, Mitchell Hodak. He'll be in number 75 car next season in the Castrol GTX Cup Series, by the way, on the NNSCRA channel, the Dinner Bell Oldsmobile. Today he's in number 6 Total Chevrolet. He's alongside number 86, that is Noah Sewell in the RC Cola Dodge. Next row down has truck number 94, Cody McGurk, in the Mac Tools Ford. He's alongside number 75 Square D Chevrolet. It is Dallas McIntosh, who won at Nashville, the last race in the tour, and looking for 2 in a row. He's got quite a ways to do it though, but he's got the truck that can possibly do so. Next row is number 5, Destin Bowen in the DuPont Chevrolet, the winner this season at Las Vegas. He's alongside number 18, Mike Turner in the Fastenal Dodge. Next row is number 88. That's Zach Winkle in the color paved Menards Chevrolet. And number 59, the winner at Rockingham, Zachary Fitzwater in the Kingsford Charcoal Dodge. Next row down is number 11, Laura Chung in the K&N Filters Toyota, and number 8, that's Aaron Macklin, the Delco Remy Chevrolet. Next row, Wes McCoy, number 60, the Cat Rental Store Chevrolet, and number 80, Toby McCoy in the LCI Ford. Next row down is Tito McCoy, who had a tremendous run at Nashville, the Bellside Mobility Chevrolet, number 87. He's alongside number 29, Allison Rain, starting shotgun in the field will be number 14, Amanda Evans, in the Milwaukee Tools Ford. So you get a view right there from the field right there, the pole sitting truck here. As we mentioned, 35 trucks only started in this field here today at Portland Raceway Park, Portland Speedway, I should say here. Right in the middle of the quiet countryside in Portland, Oregon is where we're at here today. But this quiet countryside is going to feel the thunder here in just a few minutes here, in a few seconds here, as I'm about to get the command to fire the engines here for today's race.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
And there's the command to fire the engines here. Cole Deaver and Dylan Young will lead him to the start-finish line. Ace truck will lead him around for the pace up, but for the start of the race right after this. Just like at North Wilkesboro, the pit road starts at the entrance of starts in the middle of the backstretch here, going into turn number 3. Pace truck is on the pit road right now. Cole Deaver and Dylan Young will lead him to start finish line. And we're ready for 70 laps of racing at Portland, Oregon. Green flag flash. We're underway. Cameras today will be carried today by Dylan Young, Kyle Matthews, and Cole Deaver. Those will be your 3 in-truck cameras in today's race here at Portland Speedway. But right now, Cole Deaver has got clear sailing up ahead right now as we be the first lap of this race here. Charles Sanford's in second position. Third is McIntyre. Colin Cropley coming up in the back of McIntyre. That's for third, as he's trying to take 4th position away from Dylan Young in the number 2 truck. Young running in 5th position and battle for 6th between Keith Batson and Kyle Matthews for position as they come off the second turn. And it sounds like we got trouble already here. Somebody's banging the wall. Come off turn number 2. It's Tito McCoy in the 87 who has spun and off turn number 2, and a yellow flag flies for the first time on lap number 3 here at Portland Speedway. And some serious damage to the passenger side of the Bell Mobility Chevrolet. Think what happened to cause the caution flag right there, and there's basically the culprit right there. You don't go 4 wide on the front stretch, and especially not on a narrow track like this here at Portland, where basically anything can happen, and usually does, and most usually results in disaster like this right there. McCoy got up across the front of Zachary Fitzwater's truck, and him and Dallas McIntosh both got in the wall as well too, but Tito McCoy came out the big loser on this deal right there, much like anybody who's got the lowest score on Practical Jokers. But Tito gets his truck back going again, and he is still going in the 87. So all 35 trucks remain in this race, and we'll be back for the restart here with Cole Deaver, your leader. Pace car makes that hard left turn on the pit road right there. The pit road, as mentioned, starting in the middle of the backstretch here at Portland Speedway. And the pace truck rounds the turn right there, as will the field here. Deaver's your leader. Second is Charles Sanford. Third is Levi McIntyre. Fourth, Dylan Young. And Colin Cropley's in 5th. Then Keith Batson, 6th position. Kyle Matthews is 7th. 8th is Stephen Colon. 9th, Seth Cole. And Benjamin Miles runs in 10th position. And Levi McIntyre getting a tremendous jump here. And Cole Deaver gets put in the wall right here. And Charles Sanford, the California Crusher, goes to the top spot here. In the meantime, McIntyre and Dylan Young fighting it out for the 3rd position right there. And in the meantime, we got a slew of trucks back there. Kyle Matthews in a very vulnerable spot in a high side, along with Jackson Haywood and Mitchell Hodak. 3 wide into turn 3. That's a very sketchy move there. Matthews way up the track here, and him and Benjamin Miles just about took each other out. That's Matthews in 52, Miles in 62 going at it. Chevy in the middle, Dodge in the low side, and Ford on the high side there. Carson Gunn trying to figure out a way around these trucks right there, and he's going to duck inside of Miles. Oh, don't do 4 wide. Oh, and Miles gets turned in the wall and takes Jackson Haywood with him as the second yellow flag flies on lap number 12. And they'll race it to the line with Charles Sanford winning the race back to the start-finish line. But Benjamin Miles, who was running up in the top 15 along with Jackson Haywood, they were having a spirited battle right there. But this is what I'm talking about there, ladies and gentlemen. This is short track racing. And it's the kind of racing they do like every Saturday night with those full-body late models, you know, but at your local short track. But yeah, when they got 4 wide, I knew there was going to be trouble right there. Matthews and Miles got into each other right there. Quentin Moore, Mitchell Hodak, and Keith Batson were all right smack in front of this. Miles just turns right in front of the nose of Matthews' truck. And Benjamin and Jackson Haywood both get put up in the wall right there. Nathan Orman got a piece of it as well, too, in the 24, as did the 86 of Noah Sewell. Benjamin's truck vibrating, trying to get his truck to start back up, but then gets turned again by the 50 truck. I don't know what's going on right here. Jackson saying, out of my way. Benjamin saying, I'm trying to. My truck won't start. He finally gets it going, though, but still. So that puts Benjamin back in 35th and Jackson Haywood back in 34th position. So yellow flag flies. Lap number 12. We're on 15 lap right now. Charles Sanford is your leader when we go back to green. Just as you rejoin us, green flag back out. We're a lap under green right now. Charles Sanford is your leader position here. Second is Cole Deaver. Third is Colin Cropley. Seth Coleman was in the 4th position. Stephen Cologne trying for that 5th position right now, but he's got a handful with Dylan Young. 2 Dodges side by side here. Come on, turn number 4 as Cologne goes to the top spot now. Goes to the 5th position, I should say. In the meantime, Quentin Moore and Levi McIntyre going out here and talk about 2 different personalities right there. Quentin, the quiet one, and Levi, the thrashing one himself. But Levi's up on the high side here, trying to get his truck back to the low side of the track here. But he's now under fire from Carson Gum in the 19 truck as they go through turns number 1 and 2 right now. You're on board with Levi McIntyre, the Carl Edwards Super Chips machine. See how fast Levi goes into turn number 1 here. 113 miles an hour into turn number 1. And down about 79 miles an hour in the middle of 1 and 2, and he gets the wall a little bit. 108 into turn 3, and down to about 74 miles an hour in the middle of 3 and 4. That's about 90 coming off turn number 4, and 113 miles an hour into turn number 1. His last lap tallied at 89.535 miles an hour. They do barely over 90 miles an hour a lap here at Portland here. And there's the view from Dylan Young's in-truck camera. Dylan right now running in 5th position right now as he tries to close up in the back of Deaver. Actually, he's in 6th position. I see Charles Samper way up in front. See how Dylan Young drives his track here. 112 miles an hour. He has to hit the brakes in the turn number 1. Down about 78, 76 miles an hour in the middle of 1 and 2, and down about 112 miles an hour in the turn 3. 74 miles an hour in the middle of 3 and 4, and about 96 miles an hour coming on turn number 4. And his last lap, 91.706 miles an hour for the driver of the Team AFC certified Dodge. And there's Cole Deaver's perspective, and he knows Charles Samper is the leader, and he's trying to catch him for that top spot here. And Deaver's last lap 91.987. So let's see. Check the fast lap race so far. Amanda Evans out of the race with a camshaft failure on her number 14 Milwaukee Tools Ford. So tough break for Amanda. Charles Samper has the fast lap race so far, 92.612 miles an hour. The fast lap race. Laura Chung is second fast lap, then Cole Deaver, Carson Gum, and, well, make that Cody McGurk is third, then Deaver, then Carson Gum. The top 5 fastest lap race so far, all of them over 92 miles an hour. There's a good look at the Dale Earnhardt colors, donning Cole Deaver's truck. Seth Cole right now runs in 3rd position. 4th is Colin Cropley, who's under fire now from Stephen Cologne for that number 4 spot, or for number 3, for number 4 position, I should say. Yeah. Chevrolet's 1st, 2nd, and 4th right now. Then you got a Ford in 4th and a Dodge in 5th, with a Ford all over the back bumper of that Dodge of Cologne. That's Quentin Moore, the white number 21. Quentin Moore, probably the biggest Morgan Shepherd fan that I know of, and he has, and about you can bet about almost everything he drives is it has to do with Morgan Shepherd, much like Cole Deaver has a car that had to do with Dale Earnhardt, but it's worked for Quentin so far. He's won 2 Castrol GTX Cup Series championships with the Morgan Shepherd paint scheme. And you can bet he'll be trying for it in season 34 with the number 15 Motorcraft car next season in the Castrol Cup Series. But right now, Truck Series is on his mind right now, and he is running in 5th position as he gets past Cologne for that number 5 spot. So 2 Fords now run the top 5. Cologne's in 6th position. 7th is Carson Gum. 8th is Dylan Young. 9th, the Keith Batson position. And over 10th there between Cody McGurk and Laura Chung. Both of them started in the back of the pack. And how about Cody McGurk at number 94 truck? Up to 10th position right now. The Mac Tools Ford running awfully strong here today. And Cody McGurk is the team truck to Quentin Moore. This is a 1995 Ford that Cody's driving. Quentin driving a 1996 model Ford. Laura Chung is in 11th, the only Toyota in the field here. Mitchell Hodak is 12th. 13th is Trent Dunham. 14th, Levi McIntyre. Jessica Shelton running in 15th position. 16th is Zach Winkle. 17th is Kyle Matthews with blood in his eyes right now, I would imagine. Mike Becker's 18th. 19th is Mitchell Collins. And 20th is Aaron Macklin. Then it's Noah Sewell, Zachary Fitzwater, Mike McIntyre, Joshua Osborne, and Destin Bowen in the top 25. Then Wes McCoy, Allison Rain, Nathan Ormond, Dallas McIntosh, and Mike Turner in the top 30. Then it's Miles, Tito McCoy, Jackson Haywood, Toby McCoy, all still running in this event here. Wes McCoy, I think, no, Wes McCoy actually is. Wes McCoy's running in 26th position. Okay, there you go. One truck is out of the race here, as I mentioned, that's Amanda Evans running right now out of the race in 36th and 35th position with a camshaft failure. But right now it's Charles Sanford that's showing the way right now. He has got a 2.1 second advantage here. He's got a very substantial margin right now in the Papa John Chevrolet. There is Charles. Charles Sanford, not known for being a for much of a short track racer though, but it seems like everywhere he goes there, Charles always runs good, and he is showing the way right now at Portland, Oregon. He lives in California. I'm not going to give you the town he lives in because that wouldn't be right. But they call him the California Crusher, and he has crushed him so far here. He started his race in 5th position. He started his race, I think, in 5th position. He started his race in 3rd position, excuse me. It's been a kind of a famine or feast season for Charles Sanford, as I mentioned, going into this race here at Portland, and his team was hoping to turn things around. And so far, that plan is working to perfection right now for that Papa John Chevrolet. There is Seth Cole in 3rd position, trying to catch Cole Deaver for 2nd. He's one of 2 Fords in the top 5 position there, along with Quentin Moore in 5th. That's the 17 of Colin Cropley right now in 4th position. Back inside with Dylan Young, the number 2 ASC certified Dodge. – 42 laps on the board. We're down to 28 to go in a 70 lap event, averaging just a little over 69 miles an hour here at Portland Portland Speedway. It's one of the few short tracks. It's one of the short tracks we'll be going to this season here. Trying to put some emphasis on short track racing in the truck series, by the way, too. And I have done some testing to see if some of them work and some of them don't. So you'll see as the season goes on, as Cole Deaver gets punted the track by Seth Cole, and Seth takes 2nd position away. And now Deaver, he wants to try to get back past Seth, but all the while, those two are seeing Charles Sanford just absolutely just drive away from everywhere else. There is Charles all by his lonesome, but he's got lap traffic ahead of him now in the form of Tito McCoy, who caused the first caution flag of the day. We've had 2 cautions so far here at Portland there, so we have been under green since lap, I think, 18 in this race here, so we've seen some good racing so far here in some cases here. They're averaging, as we mentioned now, 70.5 miles an hour right now. Trying to see if there's any battles on the track right now. There is Trent Dunham, there's McIntyre, there's Shelton, there's Matthews, there's Winkle, Becker, and Aaron Macklin. Ooh, Becker got loose going in turn number 3 right there. There's Macklin to the inside, gets past, or tries to get past Becker. Becker fights back on the outside. Off turn number 4. Noah Sewell and Matt McIntyre both behind them as well too. Sewell in the 86, McIntyre in the 20. And now Matt dives to the inside, tries to get past, and woo, he and Sewell getting close, coming off turn number 4, and that was close right there. And Matt's running in 21st position right now. Sewell was running 20th and now runs 21st. Matt McIntyre just took that spot away. And meantime, Joshua Osborne trying to close up in the 83 truck. He's in 22nd position right now. The Mission Linen Services Copy Critic Chevrolet. That's the 1995 Steve Portengate truck he's driving. And right now, Charles Sanford has caught lap traffic here. That's Tino McCoy in the 87 truck, who Charles is trying to get by. As we look from the spectator view right there, we now have 20 to go, 19 to go now, this time by. It's a good look at Charles, the number 16 machine, as we mentioned. He has dominated this race so far here at Portland, but Seth Cole trying to mount a charge here. He's 2 seconds back and hopes to chop the lead that Charles has right now. We'll see if he does this time by. Charles in the line now. Here comes Seth, and he is 2.05, so he chopped a tenth off of it here. A tenth of a second a lap. I'm not sure if that's going to do it though. We'll check it again this time by here. Charles across the line now. There's Seth. And it stays 2.05. So Cole Deaver is about a little under 3/4 of a second behind him right there. Cropley again still running in 4th, and now Quentin Moore still in 5th, with Cologne in 6th position here. As we wind down the late laps here, there's Cole Deaver's truck right there. 2.06 now the margin between 1st and 2nd. So Charles pulled away by 100 that time by. Toby McCoy up ahead of him in the 80 truck, the LCI Ford. And so it's Charles once again pulling away right here from the field here. You see the top 10 fast laps again here against Sanford, the fastest lap race so far. Laura Chung 2nd, 3rd Cody McGurk, 4th Cole Deaver, 5th Carson Gum, Dylan Young, Seth Cole, Kyle Matthews, Keith Basson, and Jessica Shelton round out the top 10 fast laps of this race here today, all over 92 miles an hour. So that's the story so far here at Portland Raceway here, but we still got 13 laps to go now. Cody McGurk trying to get by Laura Chung. That's for 10th position, which Laura holds right now, as she is the lone, as we mentioned, the lone Toyota in the field this season. But that Toyota is showing some power right now, running in 10th position, trying to close up on Keith Batson for 9th. Batson in that yellow and purple Ford. Mitchell Hodak running 12th, Trent Dunham 13th, Levi McIntyre running 14th. Kyle Matthews has gotten by Jessica Shelton for 15th. Shelton drops to 16th, and she's under fire now from the truck of Zach Winkle, the 88 Menards machine. And there is Jessica, the number 98. Betty Crocker, Cheerios, Chex Dodge, the Aaron Crocker truck she's driving from 2005 or 2006, I think. Jess, of course, one of the 12 Dodges in the field this season. Less than 10 laps to go right now here as Cole Deaver tries to get by Tito McCoy in the 87 truck here, and Cole wants to put the bumper to that machine right there pretty badly. There's the view from Cole Deaver's truck here. He moves in, dives inside of Tito, says, "Out of my way, buddy." There's the roof cam on the GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Cole was the pole sitter for this event. Led the opening few laps of this race here, so the first caution flag flew, and then Charles Samper muscled his way past him in the early going. Has not relinquished the lead since, but sometimes it's ain't over until the fat lady sings right now. But it looks like it's over right now, but sometimes you never know. We've seen drivers have problems in the late laps of the race before. Up ahead of Cole is set up ahead. Cole Deaver is Seth Cole in second position right now. The number 44 Federated Auto Parts Ford. 2.1 seconds the margin right now between the front two trucks. There's Seth going by right now. Only knocked a tenth of a second off that time by, but that's not going to cut it here with now 5 laps remaining in this race here at Portland as Deaver. He's trying to hold on for a top 5 spot there, but there's the man they're all chasing, Charles Sanford. He has got now 4 laps to go to complete that number 66. Into the third turn they come right now. 80 truck of Toby McCoy up ahead right there, the LCI Ford. .03 seconds right now, the margin between the front two trucks. There's the battle going on for fourth. That's Colin Cropley and Quentin Moore. Chevy number 17 Chevrolet and the 21 Ford. Carson Gumbs taking over 6th position away from Stephen Colon as we now got 2 to go. Now, Charles will see the white flag this time by the Papa John Chevrolet. Rounds to number 4, and he sees the white flag out. 1 lap remaining. Seth Cole still trying to close up though, but 1.75 seconds, 1.77 now. Not gonna be Seth's stay here as they come off turn number 4 right now. Charles Samper rounds the 4th turn, and he will do it here today. Charles Samper wins at Portland. Charles Samper, who took the lead on the restart on lap number, I think it was lap number 10, I think it was right there, and has not and led basically the rest of the way here. Number 16 Papa John's Chevrolet goes to victory lane here today on this little half-mile track right in the middle of nowhere in Oregon, but a great performance here today. Second place will go to Seth Cole. Third will go to Cole Deaver in truck number 3. Colin Cropley holds off Quentin Moore for 4th position. Quentin finishes 5th. 6th will go to Carson Gum. 7th to Dylan Young. 8th to Laura Chung. 9th Stephen Colon. And Cody McGurk will finish in 10th position. Average speed 76.314 miles per hour. Give you the rest of the order here. Mitchell Hodak comes home in 11th. Keith Batson 12th. 13th Trent Dunham. Kyle Matthews comes home 14th. Jessica Shelton rounds out the top 15. Levi McIntyre drops to 16th. Aaron Macklin 17th. Noah Sewell 18th. Zach Winkle 19th. And Mike Becker will finish 20th. Matt McIntyre 21st. Joshua Osborne 22nd. 23rd will go to Mitchell Collins. Destin Bowen 24th. Allison Rain finishes 25th. 26th will go to Zachary Fitzwater and Mike Turner. Wes McCoy. Dallas McIntosh and Jackson Haywood the top 30. Nathan Orman 31st. Benjamin Miles 32nd. The last truck to finish on the lead lap. So Toby McCoy 33rd. Tino McCoy 34th. And Amanda Evans, the only truck outrights with a camshaft failure, in 35th position. So that will do it here today at Portland Raceway. And for now, this is James Qualls. We'll see you for the next race on the tour, the NNSCRA Truck Series here. And if you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to this channel, the Red Racer 1985 channel, and also subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports Gaming channel for some more cool NNSCRA stuff as well too. So that will do it here today. It's James Qualls saying this has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 11 years of offline racing at its best. We'll see you next race on the tour.